Welcome guys, it is me, Jam Sankith, and this is Forza Motorsport 6. Hope you're all having a great day, and yeah, as some of you guys know, the British Touring Cars is into its final weekend. This weekend should I say, Brands Hatch. There's two drivers competing for the championship, Ashley Sutton and Colin Turkington. And just to pay tribute to the championship, I'm going to be racing 7 laps here at Brands Hatch Grand Prix on unbeatable driver tar difficulty on Forza Motorsport 6. I'll show you a driver tar difficulty unbeatable. I've turned limit aggression off. So there we are. We driving the Nuka-Cola sponsored Nuka-Cola Quantum car, should I say, that I made for a league I'm still in, but we're not racing the touring cars no more. So let's have a look at the starting grid before the race gets underway. We've got a couple World Touring cars. The Civic WTCC and the Cruise is a World Touring car. So let's get on with this race. 7 laps to go for the British Touring Car, Global Touring Car Championship. And of course, guys, let me know in the comments, because this is hopefully going to go up on Saturday. Who do you think's going to win the British Touring Car Championship? Ashley Sutton or Colin Turkington? Personally, I hope it's Sutton, because I am a Sutton fan. As we're underway here at Brands Hatch on unbeatable difficulty, this is going to be fun. Well, I hope it's going to be fun for you guys, as I thought 7 laps might be good, because I've done a few test races. We're at the inside of Paddock Hill Bend. Okay, unbeatable seems quite easy. We're up to P15 so far, up into Druids for the first time. Rear wheels are still cold because of the fact that it's a front wheel drive car. As we're into 13th up the inside at Graham Hill Bend of Adam Morgan's Wicks Mercedes. Okay, P12 at the end of the first couple turns. So okay, need to be a bit quicker through there. Can I get on the power early? Yes, there we go. This is a beautiful sounding car. I'm on the gravel, on the grass, trying to pass one of the Civic World Touring cars, as we're going to do it up into the next few corners. Yes, we are. We get a bit of a touch. We run out wide, so that little touch unsettled the car a little. The Civic is still there. Great racing so far, as we, bang door handles going through the craners. I believe they're called the craners here. I'm not too sure about the full Grand Prix circuit, what some of the corner names are, but it's alright. That Civic drove off the circuit anyway, so we're up into 11th place anyway. Okay, these cars are going to be much quicker in a straight line than I am. These ones behind me, so or all these cars, to be fair. So it's all about getting off the turns. If you wonder what those stickers are next to the badge on the back of the car, those are the stickers that say I won 3 races of the Touring Car League. I won 1 at Laguna Seca, Sonoma, and where was the 3rd race I won? I can't remember now. I cannot remember. But we got a good run out of Graham Hill there. I couldn't remember. Trying to think of where that last circuit was. That's cutting me a bit deep into there. Oh, Long Beach with the 3rd strike. Yep, my apologies. Most of my races was won in the US when we played with these touring cars, as we drag racing again with a Civic, but this time we're on the outside. But we've got a Chevy right behind us and all. So can we defend from the Chevy? No, we've taken the Civic with us as we've gone out, so we're up into P10. That was a bit of an aggressive move, got to admit, but I was trying to cut back to the inside, just mistimed it slightly, so that was my fault. I will take the blame for that. And how about for a lap, guys? I will be quiet as I come out of clearways, so you guys can hear the sound of this car, because it is a beautiful sounding car, I think. Okay then guys, so as you can see, we didn't really make anything up, but the car does sound beautiful. We not made much ground on the cars ahead, so I think 10th is probably the best we're going to have unless they make a mistake. But yeah, the car does sound beautiful, doesn't it? And we've made a few mistakes on that lap, which wasn't too bad, but it means that that Chevy is quick in a straight line. That is, it's overpowered, I think, that Chevy. That Chevy is, in my opinion. We didn't race that one in the touring cars. We only raced the only World Touring car we had was the Civic. So we had all the British touring cars. We had the Civic from the World Touring cars, and that was about it that we raced. And it was a very fun series. But what can we do? Can we catch up to this? I'm going to say this Civic in front, or this Chevy, but it's a Civic. Okay, what can we do? Can we catch this Civic before the end of the race? We're on lap 4. We've got the Chevy right behind us for P11, trying to fight us to get this P10 off us. So we're gonna have to be fighting as hard as we can with this Chevy. That's not bad through there. Is it a perfect turn? Yes, it was indeed. But that Chevy got a better run out of that turn than I did, as I brake early up on the curb. Or corner cutting slightly through that turn. And that's another good turn. So yeah, it's a good circuit this, and it's a good car, little car, this event. Well, it's not really little, is it? To be fair, so. Oh look, there's a helicopter. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, congratulations, you beat a racing Viper. Aha, and I've run wide at Druid, so Brad, as much as I've beaten you, me driving off at Paddock Hill was probably my payback. Can we get around this Graham Hill bend without a problem now? Yes, we can. We are catching slightly the cars up ahead, but I don't think anything's going to happen. I don't think we're going to catch them within enough time to do anything about it. As we come out of there, I'm worried about this Chevy behind me. I've got a feeling he's just going to throw it up the inside at some point. Okay, so we've got 2 Audis and 2 Civics up ahead. Might be different coloured Civics, but there's still 2 Civics as we get a bad run through there. We've got the Chevy of Tom Coronel right up as rear bumper. Well, not right up as rear bumper yet, but. Okay, so one Civic has overtaken the other Civic as coming close to the grass there. Okay, so we're coming to 2 laps to go. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video so far. I know I've certainly been enjoying racing these touring cars again. Next time I might pick a rear-wheel drive car. Okay, so I'm 6/10 down on my previous best, so that... See what I mean? Oh, he's thrown it up the inside with... Oh, front wheel drive, I love you. That's how we saved it. Okay, so, okay. Whew. That got scary for a moment. Not gonna lie. As we're starting to catch the cars up ahead with 2 laps to go. As we running wide there. Okay, so maybe that was kind of my fault for driving on the inside. You know, down into Paddock Hill, you know, cutting him back up, coming to the inside, but what an almighty lunge that was. That nearly worked. That nearly worked for him. Okay, so we know they're wanting to play rough then as I'm looking behind. I'm not really looking behind from the... Oh, yep. Using the front wheel drive just to boot the power and get the car back in check. Round these couple turns now. We are catching these Civics, but they are fighting each other, so that's not too much of a problem. So that's probably why we are catching them. We got a better run through there because the proximity arrow moved from where the Chevy was. As we're coming around to start the final lap of the race. We could be finishing in the top 10. It looks like we will be if all goes well, as we're running wide out of clear ways. That's not going to help us. It's going to help the Chevy out. I'm going to have to defend to the inside. He's going to go around to the outside, I'm pretty sure, because it's the only place for him to go. As we cover the inside of paddock. I don't want to be fighting another car. We didn't cover the inside at Druids enough, though, as we move out of 11th position, 10th position. Okay, so maybe he can make a gap for us on one of these Civics, and we can gain a couple positions as we slam him down into Graham Hill Bend. Okay, that Chevy Cruze is very quick in a straight line, isn't it? He's being held up by the Civic. This is our chance. We're back into P10. What a start to the final lap. Okay, can we get... we can out-drag a Civic, but he's in the slipstream of his, well, other Civic. So, yeah, that's... you don't want to do that. I'm defending. The Civic outbrakes himself. He has to lock up on the brakes as we go for the inside for P9. Okay, this has been a quite exciting final lap of the race. We've had to defend. We lost our 10th position, but thankfully we're going to be in P8. Look at this. That Civic's drove off the road. Oh, and he's hit the other Civic as well. So we've basically persevered. No, we've outbraked ourselves down. No, we're not into P8. We've lost P8 at the last corners. I went too deep, out of clear ways. Across the line, we are finishing in P9 from the back of the grid on ultimate difficulty. Okay, that was an exciting race. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it just as much as I did, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the British touring cars at the finale this weekend. I urge and recommend anybody to watch the British touring cars. It is fantastic racing. So hopefully you guys will be able to check it out if you will. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. So thank you for watching. And until next time, stay awesome.